a malpractice lawsuit. That's why nothing is happening for you the way it's happening. You got an attorney and you don't know how to use them.
Right. I heard you say that. Yeah. So that's why. Yeah. Definitely. I agree.
Yeah. And your attorney is everything that's going on. It's okay. Listen, it is so amazing and so funny to listen to an attorney, a person that went to school supposedly for law under the best interest of their client, and listen to somebody say, my attorney didn't rebuttal. My attorney, I want character witnesses. What the fuck? What is that? I want character witnesses. They want witnesses that you no. And to date, I have asked at least 170 of our clients had attorneys, and not one of them to date has been able to answer our questions. That is why and the reason for that is we tend to ask questions that should be asked. So when we ask the question, they never get answered. I'm gonna give you an example of what it is I'm talking about. I had an attorney, a client, and this client said, it was so funny. It really was. This client said he makes 100. I want you to make sure you hear what I'm about to tell you. He made $160,000 a year and was getting a divorce. And his wife didn't want alimony. His wife agreed to 50-50 custody and didn't want alimony. I said, I'm talking to him, and after about 45 minutes, I said, my man, I've been doing this way too long for you to think you can tell me this book that you're telling me. He said, what do you mean? I said, there's a woman on this planet that is going to have a man that makes $160,000 a year and don't want alimony. Her alimony will be something like $4,000 a month. Her child support alone be the max child support is $80,000 a year. So you'll either be paying $30,000 a year in child support and probably another $40,000 a year in alimony. I said, you're telling me that the woman don't want none of that? Well, that's what me and the hearing officer, we agreed on. We got that out the way. I said, I'm curious. How long have you been negotiating with a hearing officer? Last year, April. And this was this year in May. I said, okay, my man. So you mean to tell me, oh, wait a minute. You mean to tell me you've been at this for a year and a month and you're not divorced yet? I said, all right, show me where you're paying, where you got equal custody and it says no alimony. He said, I can send you the email. I said, I didn't ask you for an email, my man. I asked you for a judge-signed document stating that this portion of y'all divorce has been solved. I said, because unless you have a divorce decree, it's not law. And I said, you've been telling me you was talking to a hearing officer. So he says, what do I tell my attorney? Told him what to tell his attorney. We sends him a summary. His attorney texts him back, I don't understand the question. He hits him off with another email. What I'm asking you is, what exactly, it's been a year now, over a year now, what exactly is resolved? Well, we resolved the issue. We just waiting for you. They was waiting for him to send them his financial information. That's when he was like, something don't sound right. That's when he contacted us. And I said, listen, here's what you need to do. Fire your attorney, start over fresh. Don't submit anything. But his attorney, we're ready to sign off. The judge is ready to sign off on everything. We just waiting for your financial information. Nope. Once you submit your financial information, you literally gonna need asshole reconstructive surgery. I promise you. Ain't no way on this planet. 160,000? And he did everything we said until the day he ain't paying that. And he works on
So,
it. Okay.
so in that situation is also kind of similar in some points of mine is that I gave him I got served papers for the divorce last year. I supplied when I had the first court virtual hearing. I supplied all my financials, bank accounts, I gave my credit report, just to show all the accounts that we had together. And I was like, that was when I filed. And my attorney said they only can come after for the stuff that you had when she filed. Anything after that is not fair game. Then why would they subpoena my job for my newest financials a year later? And for what reason? Why they can't go off of what I gave them the first time around? They keep asking me for new stuff every time I go on to this conference. Why is it the case?
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get the highest number? Is that what they're trying to do? Get the highest number out of me?
Part of obtaining information from you is we have a right to, and you're at our mercy. That's why I said do the thing with the doctor. Put all that to rest. You gotta your narrative. You gotta go and you gotta go into full onslaught hustling. You gotta sign up with DoorDash and Uber. Right now, a 1040 is not working on a 1040, not your friend.
Okay.
But the way you do it is you if you do the thing with the doctor, you can just take a medical from your job. You say, hey, listen, I got to take a medical, but this just never go back.
Here's the thought that I had from watching videos. It kind of inspired me to think about it this way. If I work for a buddy who opens up a company, an LLC, and pay me through that, whatever amount he could pay me, would that be considered a good move too?
Yeah, it's a great move. Great move. Anything other than working on a 1040. But I'm like I just posted my video today. I'm somewhat of the punch you in your face. I'm the type of person that, before I punch you in the face, I'm going to be like, be making all these faces at you and punch you in the face. I'm not going to sneak punch you in the face. I want you to know it's coming. So what do I mean when I say that? What I'm saying to you is I want them to know that you now know and you're playing on a different set of rules. Part of your problem is they're playing on the good Samaritan that you are. Listen to what you just said. I even sent them my credit report. You're one of those good guys. You need to go totally left. And now you ain't saying nothing. Nope, I don't know nothing. When you going back to work? I don't know. And if you decide to retain us, now we telling you stuff, and your attorney is saying, well, what is all this right here? What do you mean by that? I'll send you the email. I'll tell you in the email. I'm not telling you nothing no more. It is amazing. Really is. It is amazing. Because like I was talking to an individual Thursday. His attorney told him, I can't tell you how to beat the system. I said, but I'm going to tell you what your attorney didn't tell you. He said, what's that? Your attorney didn't tell you that the system is unbeatable. Because it is. It's beatable. You're talking to somebody to beat it. I'm retired military, hot dog truck. I was flipping cars then, and I had rental property, and I paid $259 a month. Not a week. I paid $259 a month. I'm not giving. They asked me for a pay stub. I don't get a pay stub. I don't get no pay stub. So I ain't giving you that. Well, we want this one. I'm not obligated to tell you nothing. Mr. Smith, you're obligated to come in here and tell us how much you make. I'm not obligated to do nothing. I'm telling you nothing. And I didn't.
I like that. That's why, I like listening when you talk like that. That's definitely.
Yeah, I'm not telling you nothing. I'm not doing that.
So this meeting in August, you think in your mind they're going to try to delay it again because now they want us to do my attorney for my daughter because we don't want to deal with the mom and attorney anymore. So my lawyer did suggest to the court that we should get an attorney for my daughter because it's a lot easier to deal with. And we want to do a graduation from 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, hopefully to 50%. But then after several visits.
So I want to be clear about something.
Yeah.
Your 50% comes with a hopefully. Is that what
Right.
you just said? It comes with a hopefully?
Right, because now her tone has changed. Well, things are fine where they are. Just have them go every other weekend, and then every Wednesday for
Of
three
course it's
hours.
fine the
And
way it are. Of course it's fine the way it is. Of course it is.
so I'm like saying now, I was like, okay, so I didn't think about that. And they can try to delay it again from August for other reason, because she wants us to go to communication. She said family or communication counselor therapy for the mom and dad, because she doesn't communicate to me. So we have a communication issue. So I'm recommending for the parents to go through a communication counselor or therapy to understand how to talk to each other about their daughter. That's going to be after the next court hearing in August, like August 20, late August, I guess. So you're saying they could delay this until the 10th year, which will make her eligible for what again? Additional alimony?
Yeah, they could be straggling this thing along and hit the 10-year mark, and then now all of a sudden you're in a different, whole new ballpark. You know. So the thing is, what you once again you have to put yourself in a position where you're not paying nothing eligible. Everything that you're going to have to pay is going to be based off your money, as if you was whatchamacallit. You could have a doctor put you out of work and then turn around and say, I want alimony because as of right now, you make more than me on record. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to tell them about DoorDash. You ain't got to tell them nothing. You know how much she make? How much she make with her disability?
$1,200 a month.
$1,200 a month?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you come at a job making $200 a week, 200, 800, or come at a job making $1,000 a month. She make more than you. You pay me alimony. You got to know how to play the game. Like I said, you got one. You got one time to strike.
Mm-hmm.
You got one time to strike. That's why it just make the most sense. Like I said, sign up for DoorDash and do what you got, and don't say nothing to nobody. Go to a doctor, have them put you, have them. No, I'm out of work. I'm out of work. I'm out of work. And don't talk to nobody about it. At this time, I'm not eligible to work. Your lawyer asks you something. I can't. Your lawyer, I can't. I don't know nothing. That's my 6:00. Hold on, I'm gonna tell him. I'll call him at